Welcome to episode...
Welcome.
On today's cast, we have the usual crew.
Today's cringy
TJ,
episode.
Ashley, Kirk, and Mark.
Hi.
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 Mark, how you doing today?
Fine.
Good.
Yeah, we haven't seen these guys in a while.
No, we haven't. Why is that?
They're at Comic-Con.
Not her.
Oh.
Then how are you tired
Ash
from
Tanks
Comic-Con?
wasn't going?
That's what I was
worked
wondering.
during Comic-Con.
That makes sense. TJ, how was your Comic-Con experience?
It was good. Chose not to wait in any extremely long lines this year. I went to a few panels, bought a couple stuff, and played a lot of Super Smash Brothers in a tournament that I lost in.
Did they have the Wii U version, or was it just
Yeah,
the
they had
3DS?
Wii U and 3DS.
Okay. But they were doing a 3DS tournament?
They technically have both, but mainly 3DS. 3DS tournament was out there the whole day. You could play and try to win a shirt through the tournaments.
Nice.
So did you win a shirt?
No, I couldn't win.
No shirt?
Do you think
It's
Miranda,
hard to play on a 3DS. I don't know why.
Do you think Miranda Coe was there?
I guarantee she was. What panels did you go to?
Battlestar Galactica, the League of Legends
Why are they
Experience.
still doing panels for that?
They're making a movie.
Making a new
Oh,
Yeah, they're gonna make a movie for the show, I guess.
one more episode.
Beats?
I'm not sure. I don't know. They're trying to figure out what they want to make the movie about. And I just kind of went to see.
Did you raise your hand and give your idea?
Nah, I didn't have an idea.
Hey guys.
Pick me.
Guys,
I've got a
about
really
me,
great idea over
about
here.
me in the world of Battlestar Galactica.
What was the League of Legends?
What they can do to improve League of Legends experience. Yeah, and then they just asked the crowd a bunch of. They let the crowd ask them questions. The crowd themselves kept on asking, "How can you improve the toxic community?" And then obviously the answer is, "You can't. It's the community."
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted they tried to give us a bunch of suggestions, which are kind of hard, like put team builder and ranked, stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's just...
Get rid of people like Kirk Wallace.
I'm not toxic.
You are toxic.
dude,
But that's a different discussion for a different podcast.
Yeah.
You can check out.
Yeah. I think there's just too many people that play League. There's never
Yeah,
gonna be like...
you can't control
people-
who plays your game.
Yeah. But cool, so you had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah,
Great.
great.
Mark, bring on the premier topic for today.
Sure.
Let's discuss.
Alright, we'll start out with Destiny. So Destiny set the record for the largest participation for a new or next-gen console beta, and for any new non-sequel game, with 4.6 million users logged in over the week-long period.
My brother was in there.
I was in there. I wasn't going to. But
yeah,
then,
you said...
Well, okay, originally I thought you had to pre-order Destiny to get a code
They
to get in the
opened
beta.
afterwards, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, I didn't realize that. So I saw a tweet from Bungie or someone that's like, it's open to everyone. So I was like, oh.
That's probably why it was the
Really?
biggest. I would assume it's free.
Yeah.
Just get it. Like, hey,
Yeah.
So I told my brother to get it, and then we played together. It was super fun.
Because
I
you
liked it.
You said, just get the game when it comes out. I remember
Well,
that
yeah, because
distinctly from your mouth.
Because
Everyone complains in a beta, like, oh, this doesn't work. It's like, well, yeah, it's beta. So Mark was just like,
yeah, I was a hypocrite
just play,
in this situation.
just go play when the game comes out. Like,
Well, it's like so many people, like with early access and everything these days, so many people jump in before the game is ready,
conclusions, yeah.
or even a fun experience. So it like
This
spoils
game
their experience
sucks.
before it's ever even good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you were
Um,
saying, like, if you don't want to ruin what you're going to think of,
Yeah, so for Destiny, I was
Destiny.
fully on board with the idea, just
wait it out.
sit out the beta and just play the full thing. But then I heard so many good things about the beta. I heard there weren't many issues. So I was like, good. And they also announced that you get a free item for the full release if you play in the beta,
Aww.
which I don't know what it is.
Aww.
I hope
wanna
I
play then.
I know.
a one-hit
earned it.
kill. What's the game like? I've always kind of just wondered. What do you
I
do?
think the best description would be is a mix of Halo and Borderlands.
Okay, and it's completely online, open world for everyone, or
So it's not a full-on MMO.
okay,
What happens is there's like a main tower area, which is kind of like your main hub, which when you go there, there's a bunch of people running around. Then when you go to missions, like I don't know the specifics, I'm just guessing based off of what I played. When you jump into a mission, I jumped into some missions like when other people had already started it.
Mhm.
So I started that mission in someone else's mission, which was in progress.
Oh.
Mhm.
And you played it with them. You
Yeah,
finished with
yeah.
them.
They weren't far along or anything. They were just like,
Okay. Like
Oh,
walking. Like,
yeah, yeah.
A minute ahead of you.
How
so
does-
I would spawn and there would be people in there. I would just join up with them and we'd
Hey,
play through the
guys.
mission.
Let's
So
go.
was it like a queue? Like, oh, I want to do this mission. You get in a queue, or
So you do everything, pretty much everything from your spaceship. You'll select the mission. You'll go to like a typical loading screen, and then it'll drop you in.
okay.
I think if it doesn't find anyone, it'll just drop you in by yourself.
Okay, and then other people might join in with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Again, I don't know if that's
Right. Yeah.
100%
But
accurate. That's just what
what
happened
you
for me.
experienced. Yeah.
Was there PvP at all in it?
There is. Me and my brother played one game mode, but
Okay.
we didn't have fun.
I was like,
Like,
what
that
is
is
it?
by far.
PvP is kind of lacking lately.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's like it was meant to be like sort of like a Halo arena, just multiplayer
Okay.
battle, which was like territories where you capture territory,
Typical,
try and hold
yeah.
it, that kind of thing. But like me and my brother, we weren't leveled up enough compared to everyone else,
Oh,
so we were
so
just
you
getting
just
destroyed.
stomped.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
it was interesting. The game overall was really fun though.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. For
Destiny, why you no PC?
it. They said maybe,
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
but it's
And
good.
that's coming out in what, November?
September 9th.
Oh, what am I thinking is November?
It's pretty close.
Probably
September.
Bungie, Halo, Master Chief Collection is coming out.
Oh,
November.
that's probably what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I went to that.
I still want to
panel.
buy that.
Oh, you did?
Master Chief Collection, just because it was before League of Legends.
Oh.
That was interesting.
In the same hall.
Yeah, they're making
That's what
like
bothered.
they're making like a
bothered me
show
about
for
Capcom.
Halo. What's it called? Was it New Dawn? I don't know, something like that. But they're making a show.
Yeah,
It goes with the Master Chief Collection.
I can't remember what it's called. But yes.
Is that the TV series they were talking about? No.
I want to say they're doing one for the Master Chief Collection, and then there's going to be another one for Halo 5.
I think the one that I went to, they said it was a prequel to Halo 5. The
Oh,
show
so maybe
and
it's
then
just
it
one.
goes into Halo 5.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then if you don't watch it, you're still okay to play Halo 5.
Yeah.
I understand it.
Yeah, they did kind of the same thing with Halo 4 too. With what was it called? Forward Unto Dawn. It was good. It was pretty good. It was like a 5-part miniseries.
I think I remember that. I didn't watch it.
No, you didn't. I wrote an article for Alamo Attack
Whoa.
that you never made live. So it's just sat in the back end.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'll go read it.
it's good.
Cool.
Yeah. Next up, Destructoid reports that GameStop, Miss Tanks, is set to introduce their own credit card. It will be closely tied with the company's Power Up Rewards program. Interest rate on the card is said to be 26.99%.
Whoa.
What?
Gouging.
Like,
How
are
would
you
I-
shitting me?
Why would I get that?
Is it, maybe you don't know, but is it only to buy stuff at GameStop? Or if
I
it's a
really
credit
have
card, it's
no
probably
idea.
for anything, but you'll get
I've never
GameSpot
even heard about
points.
this, so don't even ask me.
26.99%.
That sounds ridiculous.
But I don't, that's probably not extreme for a credit card.
It said-
That's
it said the
pretty
nat-
extreme.
It said the national average was 13.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, then, yeah.
26% is pretty extreme.
I usually
Because
will
they're
get-
gonna
yeah.
like, who's gonna get it? Like, 16-year-olds, 18-year-olds. That's
That-
their first credit card.
no.
First credit card, my
that's
GameStop
like-
credit card.
I mean, depending, I don't know if there's like a reward system with that, but that's kind of like a credit card where you just use it to rack up points or something and then
Yeah.
you pay it off immediately, you know?
Hoping it's like you don't pay the interest.
That's what everyone says, and then
Right, yeah.
as
As
soon
soon
as
as
I'm
you,
like a splurge, and
as
they're
soon as you
like,
buy an
oh,
Xbox One, you're like, well, I can't pay it off this month, but just next month will be fine.
God.
And then it's 26.99%.
No, I pay
Well, yeah, yeah.
Then you're just paying off interest, and it just keeps building.
I have a credit card and I don't even use my credit card.
I'm trying to
Like
pay
if
off
I
my
do,
credit
I
card.
use gas strictly and then I pay it off like ASAP.
So you haven't heard anything about it yet?
No.
Okay.
Sure,
It's
maybe
probably
wink,
still
wink.
like
You're going to be upselling it every day. You want to
Oh,
open
yeah.
up a GameStop credit card with
No.
your... No? How about insurance for your game? No?
It's
yeah,
just-
because every time you go to Target, you get that spiel too.
Yeah.
It's
Why
just
is it
rumors
Target?
at this point. They do have a picture of some sort of promotional pamphlet or something advertising it.
I've never
Um,
heard of that.
I was gonna say something. Oh, Power Up Reward Pro. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the
Apparently,
silver card.
anyone signed up for that is pre-approved.
Oh.
So everyone's
So-
pre-approved
Wow.
for a credit card.
There's a Power Up Reward Pro.
Because-
Is there just a regular Power Up?
That's the free one, right? And you pay
It's a
$10 to
free
get
one.
Pro.
No, it's you have the
Okay.
free one, which just gives you points for your purchases, and then you can upgrade to one that's 15 for the year, but it gives you 10% off the pre-owned games, accessories,
Okay.
and then the magazine for the
I
year.
probably just have the regular one then, because I don't remember
If
paying.
Usually you
I'd
get
pay.
Pro because when you go trading games or something, like
You
you
get
get a
Yeah.
free.
Yeah, because I traded my Wii, so then that's when I started that. I was like,
Yeah.
well,
They
they'll
usually
give me
like
like
get you-
twice as much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get twice as
Game
much
credit.
for upgrading.
Right,
That's
yeah,
the
so I
thing.
might as well just do it.
Yeah.
The promotional material they had a picture of, it said if you're a pro member, you get 15,000 bonus points. If
Oh,
you're just
dude, they're
a
gonna
regular
rake in so many
member.
kids.
Yeah, so many kids are gonna get
15,000
wrecked.
points is only like $15.
Yeah,
I was
it's
gonna
not
say, I
much.
remember looking at prizes and I was like, this is
Uh.
like I have like 45,000 points or something. I was like, oh,
I
You
had-
could
I'll
get
get
like
something
2
nice. I'll get myself
t-shirts.
something nice.
I never knew like it had points, and I looked and
Keychain.
I get on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can get this
I
keychain.
think did I enter into like I had like 300,000 points. I entered into a contest because I never knew there was points at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, oh, I have 300,000 points. Might as well use them on something. I remember I bought a shirt too.
You had like 30.
A contest.
No, 300,000. The first time I ever did it, I got my Link shirt. It was like I got that, and then I got a $50 card when I went to go buy it. That was before I met you. That was the
Okay.
first time I ever discovered that
Hey,
there was points
I
on my
just
card.
met you. I've got
And
so
this
many
is
GameStop points.
crazy.
So here's my card.
Don't charge me interest.
Moving on. Crytek Studio in Austin, Texas. This is some sad news. Saw some layoffs, leading to development of Hunt: Horrors of the Gilded Age, which Kirk and I saw.
And I liked.
Not a playable demo of, but just a video.
Yeah.
Development of that game is being moved to Crytek Frankfurt in Germany.
Hmm.
Crytek USA will now be a support studio for CryEngine.
Yay.
So, sounds like demotion.
No.
This comes just after news of Crytek's financial troubles and several high-level employees leaving because of payment issues.
Yikes.
No word on whether this will affect the Hunt release, which was supposed to enter beta later this year.
Yes.
Hmm.
I bet there'll be some sort of delays.
It'll still be awesome.
Yeah.
It looked really good.
Yeah. No, I was thoroughly enjoying it, and some of the mechanics looked cool.
Nicole
but I
was
guess
unimpressed.
yeah, Nicole was like, man,
What
It's
does
not
she
League
know?
of Legends.
what does she know about anything? So that's not what I meant. There probably will be some delays just because I have to move everything to a new studio, I would think.
Sure.
Were they doing everything in Austin? You probably
That's what
hard
it
to
sounded
tell.
like.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't work there.
Yeah,
I work here.
but should we like have a moment of silence for?
Rest in peace.
There we go.
Wow.
What a short moment
And-
of silence.
And one that ends in a chuckle.
Oh yeah, we shouldn't have laughed wholeheartedly after the silence.
All right, next
Sucks
news
to be you
piece.
guys. What?
Next news piece. Not for me, it's for you two specifically more than
Oh,
anything.
man.
Gnar
Ooh.
is
Ooh.
League's new tank champ. He's a Yordle that can switch between mini and mega forms.
Super cute.
To get to his mega form, the rage meter must charge, which can be done more quickly by using abilities and engaging in combat. Did you guys see him at all?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw
he's pretty
him.
cute.
He's pretty
He is pretty cute in his mini form.
Wait.
And then he's like, "What the heck just happened?"
He's
Hulk
pretty much,
Gnar.
yeah, he's a mini cute little guy and then turns
Gnar?
Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
So
has a
when-
dino costume for his skin.
He
Like
looks like a red
GNAR?
panda.
Yeah.
So I don't play at all. When the rage meter fills, does it happen automatically? Does he
Next
We don't
switch
skill,
or?
no, I read it.
really.
Next skill cast, he automatically changes.
Oh, okay.
So you don't get to choose. You get to choose when you press your skill, but
Yeah.
you don't get to say,
Oh,
I'm just
don't
gonna use it now.
transform. Yeah.
you have to use it the next skill cast.
So you'll
Okay.
see people waiting to.
Yeah. So
You know, for a perfect
he'll be
time.
predictable, like knowing, okay, he's got a full rage meter. Any moment now, he's gonna go Hulk mode on me.
And you can see his rage meter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming because it's always been.
I feel
that.
like I don't know if it's going to be more of a hindrance. So I just think that it means that the person playing him definitely has to watch out if they're spamming
He looks hard.
spells and
In
stuff.
general,
He looks
his
really
his
hard
stuff
to
is hard.
manage.
But from what I heard in the PBE, the beta for it is he's OP. He's strong.
Well, all new champions are usually strong.
No, why some of them just
Most
suck.
of them are pretty strong.
I think most of them release crappy.
And then they get
People
nerfed.
think they suck because they don't know how to play them. No one
Yeah.
plays them. And some
So
guy's
then they
like,
get
look
a
at this champion's a god. And then,
A pro player starts playing
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
They announced
I
some
can't
like
see him.
Chinese dragon or something a while ago. Did that ever come out?
when I went to the League of
Ao
Legends
Shin or
experience,
something?
Ao Shin, when I went to the League of Legends
Yeah.
experience, the guy who announced that person says one thing he regrets is announcing that guy because it was too early. Because they only have one dragon champion they're ever going to make in League, that they need to make sure they do it right. So they never actually released him. He wasn't ready yet. So they announced it too early.
Gotcha.
So he was like,
So it is still coming.
it's still coming. They're working on
Maybe.
him. They said
Theoretically.
no. He said they've been working on him for a long time. It's just very hard to balance. They want to make sure they get this dragon right.
Why will there only be one dragon? They just decided that.
I mean, in League, there's no two same kind of character. It's like there's no.
Shivana.
She's a dragon
There's two Yordles.
person, but
She's
this is
still
a
a
dragon.
dragon
Who's only a dragon.
yeah, Yordles. Timo.
Yordles. There's so
Yeah,
many
but
Yordles.
One's a scout. One's like a
Oh,
warrior.
It's
Okay.
like
There's not
Whoa.
two warrior
the villager.
Yordles. It's like saying there's two warrior Yordles. Which one do I
Okay,
play?
right, yeah, they're not going to make two with...
Yeah.
But, you could have a dragon that's a support and a dragon that's a...
Well, they have
tank or something.
Shyvana.
Yeah.
She's a dragon-born typer. She can transform
Okay.
into a dragon. But this is like he is just a dragon.
Okay.
Did he have legs or is he all floating?
I think he had legs. He was like a Chinese dragon. No wings, but legs.
Quickie
Like-
has a dragon.
Oh, okay.
Is he like Volvagia from
What does he
Ocarina
look
of Time?
like?
Fire Temple?
No, because that one has tiny wings.
Did he?
Wait, no, I'm thinking of a Wind Waker, the fat dragon with the
Oh,
tiny
yeah.
wings. Not that one.
You're he's like more slender.
Yeah, he's like a
long.
slender. He's like a lizard, like the Chinese dragon. Like
Yeah,
typical
Chinese
dragon. Okay,
dragon.
yeah.
No
Lizard.
wings. Like
Yeah.
they fly somehow. I don't know how.
With-
Magic.
Magic.
Yeah, magic, and they just wiggle
Maybe
their
they
body.
maybe because they're so hot, it's like a hot air balloon. They breathe fire. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
That's ancient Chinese lore.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's straight down to the lore. You can
Yeah.
read it in any... in
600
the
BC.
Art of War book. It says it right there.
They're just so hot. Alright, next up. A mysterious tweet was sent through Ubisoft's Watch Dogs Twitter account, which read, the city of Camden, New Jersey, had the highest crime rate in the U.S. in 2012. A 24/7 surveillance program is now in effect, _. So, this could either hint at new DLC for Watch Dogs
New
1 or a
content.
new game entirely.
I don't know about a new
Probably
game.
DLC.
But why
You
would
think
they
so?
DLC
An
a whole
entire
new city?
city would be... It seems like a lot for a
You
Is
think
DLC.
Watch
they're
Dogs
already
just
making
one city?
a second
Oh,
Watch Dogs?
absolutely.
Really?
It's old.
Maybe.
It just came out. Though.
Over 8 million. Last announced
Yeah,
was over 8 million.
Comic-Con, Guardians of the Galaxy didn't even come out yet, and they announced the next one and the release date for it. So it's like,
Oh my goodness.
And like, I'm pretty sure they have 3 or 4 Assassin's Creed games in development
I
concurrently.
guess so. It's gonna go
like
up
once
to
they
Watch
release
Dogs
the game,
4.
they immediately switch over to the
It's
next
like the
one.
new Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Plus, I was thinking about this. They
Watch Dogs Revelations.
they have what's a racing game? Why can't I think of it? The Crew.
Crew.
The Crew coming out, which is a racing game where you can go all over the U.S. So I'm assuming they have a lot of these cities
Already made.
Sort of
started
mapped
or
out.
like pre-mapped out that they can
Yeah.
just take from.
Assets they can use.
Like someone at Ubisoft came out and said that future Watch Dogs games won't take as long to develop.
Right.
Because they have everything
Yeah,
polished,
yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
They have like the general idea at least.
Yeah,
And they won't have to start from the ground
I would
up.
assume they can like
But-
share assets between.
Camden, New Jersey?
Yeah. I don't know.
How does that
nothing about
compare
this.
to like... Yeah, I mean, Chicago is one of the top like 3 biggest cities in the United States, so... Camden, New Jersey.
If it's a dirty city, I don't want
New
to go
Jersey.
there. My least favorite part of Watch Dogs was like the South Side, which is like in real Chicago is the dirty crime-ridden
nasty.
area. That was my least favorite place. I liked being in like the tall high-rise buildings,
Yeah.
all that stuff. That was cool.
What about the outskirts? In, what's it called?
Suburbs.
Up north by that one,
Yeah, north.
hated
Top
it
left,
up
right.
there. Like
Really?
you're driving through
Kirk's
the
like,
woods,
it's so
like all the
dreamy
roads are
and
like
Yeah, it's cool.
winding.
nature-filled.
Oh my god, it drove me crazy
What
getting
is the
from A to
name of
B.
it?
I can't remember.
I know as soon as I hear it. It was a cool name.
Every time I saw it, I just thought, God damn it.
I liked it. I mean, it was far to get to, so it was just like, oh, I gotta get over there. I guess you could just teleport over there. But I like to keep it realistic.
That's where he brings all his nicknames.
Daisy walking for hours to go across a map.
That sounds cool. I mean, it's still gonna be years out, I'm sure. But that's a nice little
2 years
Next
at most.
year.
nice little teaser.
Yeah.
Camden, New Jersey. It'd be
Camden,
cool
New
to
Jersey.
like if you lived in Chicago. Were they
Find your own
I
house.
forget. Did they try to make it like Chicago? Obviously
I
not,
would
because Chicago's on a lakefront, and that was kind of more like rivers going through.
Well, I'm sure it's not 1-to-1.
Right, yeah,
One
yeah.
But there's
ratio.
elements they take from it. Like Grand Theft Auto 4 in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was based off New York.
Mhm.
They have elements from it, which
Yeah.
someone from New York would be
the
like, oh, yeah,
Statue of
that's
Liberty.
that bridge or that's that
Yeah. Okay.
statue. Whatever they have in New
What
York.
if they
I don't
didn't
know.
have the Statue of Liberty?
Well, I remember
in
seeing
New
like there
York?
was a comparison, like there's a statue in New York, whatever Grand Theft Auto was, but instead, you know, because it's Rockstar, they put a wiener. They just changed the statue with a wiener.
Naturally.
Wait, what?
I can't remember.
Wieners. So did we have a story there?
Yeah, it's kind of a dumb one.
Oh,
But
we like them.
Yeah.
nice.
Oh.
New characters have been revealed for Hyrule Warriors, the Wii U game coming
Ooh.
out.
I saw some of the characters.
The cast of playable characters now includes Link, Sheik, Zelda, Midna, Darunia, Princess Ruto, Fi, Agatha, Impa, and Lana. I don't know who a few of those are, but most of them.
Agatha.
What is she from?
She's from Twilight Princess.
Was she?
The bug girl, right?
I only played it once, and
I
that
can't
was
remember the names.
ages ago.
I'm pretty sure. I think Agatha's the bug girl.
I just remember not really liking that one.
You don't like Twilight Princess?
No. Like, it wasn't open world enough.
For
Like it
you.
was pretty.
I
I mean,
liked
if
it.
compared to Wind Waker, definitely not.
Or even Ocarina of Time. Like,
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time, you had the entire field you could go around in. Like, you could go to Lake Hylia
Yeah.
straight out of the Deku Tree area. This one I felt like it was kind of open world, but you knew exactly what path you were supposed to go along.
Yeah. But the new one, supposedly, completely open world.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Miyamoto doesn't
Next
want to call it
year.
that.
I don't
But yeah,
know.
some of those sound really cool. Like
I'm not
Darunia.
a Dynasty Warriors fan, so I'm not sure if
Yeah, it
I'll
didn't
play
seem
this
like-
one.
If I get a Wii U, I might get it.
It was interesting. I saw him playing at Comic Con. I don't know. I just looked like Dynasty Warriors. Button mash, kill everything.
Yeah.
Kill 'em all.
Killing's fun.
Conquer.
But yeah, that was a short, dumb one.
Short dumb one.
Nice.
Don't say dumb.
It wasn't dumb. What was so dumb about
I
it?
don't know. It's like, what do you say about it after I say
Sweet.
it?
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Right, yeah.
I was
Cool.
like,
It's good.
you're gonna insult a lot of fans.
No, I love Zelda. Don't get me wrong. It's just for the podcast. Like,
Cool.
what's to add?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Apologies, guys. Sorry about the horrible discussion.
Better
There was a
next
new
time.
MOBA game announced today, and I was looking at like some of the screenshots of the characters. They didn't really have any gameplay, but it's like I feel like every time I see a new MOBA, you can pick out the characters from either League of Legends or Dota.
Yeah.
Like that looks exactly like,
Mm. Yeah.
and it's like I don't know
Yeah.
Is it doing anything to like change the game at all?
that one in particular.
Not really.
I don't recall.
So is Heroes of the Storm really the only one that stands a chance of,
Being different.
or
I think just
making
because
it-
it's
Blizzard
Blizzard.
Well,
Yeah, just
Blizzard.
because they have
whatever
the money.
Blizzard is going to do.
is
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah.
Blizzard fans are gonna play it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I would say that
Plus, they have the capital for
Realistically-
tournaments and that kind of stuff.
that might be the only one to like try to get like. They're never going to be League of Legends or Dota, I would think, but they
Especially
can be
'cause,
like that
yeah.
third tier.
How they're making this really interesting. Like the no gold, no items. Just kind of, I was just really confused. Like you never can gain an advantage over somebody as far as like 1v1.
It's skill.
Yeah, all skill. And at any point, the other team can win. So I was kind of like, I guess it's completely skill based.
What does that mean? At any point, the other team can win.
Well, just like if there's no like snowball effect, like
Yeah.
in
like
League of Legends, like once a team gets ahead,
they're always
90% of the
Kind
time, 95% of the time, they're gonna win
Because they know to not press their
They're
luck and
stronger.
do-
yeah,
in Here's the Storm. You're always equal to your opponent. It's just whoever gets to the base down faster. So at any point, the other team can decide, let's just go top and push down the whole base. Let's see who wins faster.
yeah.
You guys
So
are both the
a
same
better
strength.
strategy will win rather than
Yeah.
if you just get 5 levels ahead of somebody. Like
Mhm.
it doesn't matter how good the other guy is. Like you can
Is
just
that a
sit there.
bad thing to have a better strategy?
No, I think
No.
it's interesting.
It's interesting, but I also think that you should be rewarded for
Yeah.
outplaying
Playing well.
somebody. But in this game, you could literally just.
Why
I
is
guess-
winning not reward enough?
Because you only win if you get the base. In League of Legends, you win if you win lane. You get an advantage for winning
You
in
don't
that small
always win.
battle, but that's not the war. Like there's battles and then there's the war. And Here's the Storm. I think it's just the war. Because even if you kill them, who cares? They're gonna come back just same strength. Maybe you get a tower. That's it. But
He
they can
means
just-
like you can try like really really hard and be ahead all the time, but then if some person like messes up once, maybe you lose or because it's all the same.
I mean, it's good and bad. I don't
I
see
think
anything
it'll
wrong
be
with it.
interesting.
Yeah, I guess maybe I have a negative connotation just because I'm so used to the one.
Yeah, same.
Like I'm so
Dota.
used to the way it is. When you when you play the game better, you now have the better gear and you're gonna do
More damage.
yeah, and it's harder to take you out. Yeah, it does kind of suck sometimes because like you'll get into a game and you'll have a stupid player and he ruins the whole thing like right off the bat.
Yeah, well, I feel like
Guy
that's
feeds
gonna
mid
happen.
for the first 5 minutes is like, well, we need to be really good to win because otherwise like that mid player is already just going
It's
to
still
take
gonna
everyone
be
out.
just as bad though with this one, because I mean, even if you don't rank up or get more items, that's still like
I mean,
you're
you
still
lose
missing
one guy,
person.
whatever.
Mhm.
At least it doesn't
So
increase the team
there's
strength.
no items, no
Yeah.
gold.
From what I read, no.
Okay.
From people have been saying in the beta, no. And there's when you kill like jungle, if you kill something in the jungle, instead of getting like gold or experience, there's no leveling up. I don't think either. There's no experience. There's one of them. And you get the monster that fights by your side in the lane.
Okay.
So like
You
if you
get,
go
like, a
jungle, you
pet?
kill it, it goes to the lane and fights for you.
What?
Something like, it doesn't follow you. I don't think. I think it just goes and pushes towers. Because
Mhm.
the objective of the game is obviously to push the base.
Yeah. Just there's been a lot of MOBAs being announced and being developed, and they all take kind of the same idea, but they'll add something like
Yeah.
that game.
I think it's different 'cause
Gigantic.
instead of adding, it's taking away stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess it kind of added the monster thing. That's it.
Yeah.
The
I think-
monster thing's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda. I just want to
interesting.
see how it works.
Yeah.
But the mixing of the worlds is what's going to confuse me. Warcraft with Starcraft is like two different worlds.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's like guns and then some guy with a spear.
It's like Lucian in Italy.
Yeah.
Right.
But they're from the same world technically. One's just indigenous. Italy just lives in the forest.
The Bushmaster?
The bushwhacker.
Bushwhacker?
That's her trap. That's not what she's
Yeah.
named.
Yeah, but she's a bushwhacker.
Oh my.
Girl loves that bush.
Oh my gosh.
Italy loves the bush.
Uh,
What was the name
Yeah.
of that voxel game?
Oort.
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 What did you think of it?
It looked... I like the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the development team behind it is like super enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like voxel-y, but it seems like they're adding something different than
Voxely.
than
What?
voxely
What does
type
that mean?
voxely game. Like,
Influences.
well, actually, I didn't hear that term voxel even in Minecraft until like Landmark. EverQuest Next Landmark, now just called Landmark.
Is it just Landmark?
Yeah, they changed the name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because it was like confusing people. I was confused. Remember, you were confused. You're like, what? Well, what? When they first announced it, you're like, what is this? Now it's just called Landmark. Like that's the game. It's still like
It's barely a game.
It's barely. Yeah, there's
Dave Georgian, if you're listening.
Aw.
Apologies. Keep smiling, man.
It's the best thing ever to come out of anything.
Since sliced bread.
Yeah.
No, this Urt, I think.
Urt.
Like, there's been
Is that how
countless
you
voxel
read
games
it?
that have been announced or come out since Minecraft.
Mhm.
I think this one's the most promising one.
Okay.
Graphically, I think there's more to the world than just... Like, in Minecraft, pretty much all that's there is, like, what you create or come up with. It seems like they have, like, a lore to the world. There's, like, creatures. There's...
I think there's more like RPG MMO elements, like you'll be able to level up
Yeah.
and such,
Yeah.
which Minecraft doesn't have, unless somebody
It does
like,
have,
there's like different
but
mobs. for
You
that.
just get
Yeah, but
it's not very deep.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
It's pretty
yeah.
superficial.
Yeah. I mean, it looked interesting. We'll see. It's still pretty early on. But
Hey, I don't have a wooden
I like
pickaxe
pretty looking
anymore.
games.
It was
And
very
it did
pretty.
look
I
pretty.
love some good bloom lighting. And
It
some
had
nice
that
one.
bloom. Oh, what was that one word that someone used once? It was like when you are like close to something, you see. Remember that word?
Oh. Bokeh? Or...
Are you talking about the
It's like a-
lighting?
Well, it's like when you are looking at something and it's too close, so it's like you can't quite focus on it, and you get that little haze of the.
Oh. I don't know about that.
No, I mean it's like it is
Where did
like.
you hear this used?
Remember you used
Yeah,
it.
it was your
It was
phone.
used on a video, like nice. Dun, remember?
Yeah.
You know what it is as soon as we see it.
Yeah.
It
It's
was
not
it
that
was something
right.
like Bokeh or
Boga,
Bokeh.
Bokeh. I think that's what it is then.
It's
Well,
where it's
my
like
God.
Well,
Ugh.
you were like
Here
you
we go
said
again.
you said the word like I don't know if that's it. You were like,
I don't know if it's it.
Borga?
like, well, if like say you look at the
Borat?
sun, you know how like if you take pictures, you can see like the lighting, and it's kind of like a little ray with weird shapes coming down. That's like bokeh lighting, isn't it?
Oh, you know what bokeh is.
Kind of.
Okay.
It's like those stupid like colorful stars and random crap that girls put on their Instagram.
Oh, they're like check my bokeh. Like,
Think of
oh.
my boat.
Yeah, Bokeh. 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 I said it and you looked at me like I was an idiot.
Is that what he's talking about? Then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it mean exactly? Sorry.
It's like broke.
Like
lighting,
fractures.
Yeah.
bokeh.
Hold on. It's gotta load. I think it just means blurry background.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm gonna start a. Somebody probably already has taken that as a studio name for a
Bokeh Arts.
bokeh studio.
It is
Bokeh
Japanese in
art.
origin and refers to blur or a blurry quality. And in photography, it is very. Sorry, pop-up ad.
Yeah, it's used
Very
in
it is a very
photography lot.
recognizable technique.
Yeah.
Cool. We learned something today.
We did learn something
Learn.
today.
So cool. That was the Cringecast. Thank you all for joining us.
Not so cringy until that happened.
Or me. We have different.
And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and we will see y'all again next week.
Adios.
Karaoke next week.
Oh, we should go to karaoke next week. We have to finish that song. Remember that song that we
Oh
started?
yeah.
It's never gonna get done.
Mark's getting
Bye.
mad.
Mark's getting mad, and he's been bugging me about it.
Finally
But
have
we
to
need
do
to finish it and have a cool video.
Now
I
it's
like
cringy.
it. Is that centered? I didn't check the mic. Okay.
Mike,
Check
check.
the mic.
Um,
Mike.
Mike, check.
Mickey
Check it.
Mouse.
Check the
It's the
mic.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside, come inside.
It does. We do need like a theme. That's what I had a dream about last night. Actually, we like had the intro, but we had a song, and it was like one of us had a drum thing, and one of us was like playing guitar. Even if it was like
You dreamed about the podcast.
yes, I was like, how can we make it
Sweet.
better without adding dragons?
I don't think I ever dream. Or if I do
MMOs,
dream, I don't
boy
remember them
band.
at all.
You don't remember them at all?
No.
Mine's very seldom.
Boy band.
You don't have a dream diary?
No.
Whoa, a dream diary.
Should do a dream
What
diary.
about a dream journal?
I heard one of the best ideas people
DD,
people
dream
do
diary.
is have just like at night you have like ideas that you because whenever you're about to fall asleep like you have the best ideas ever and you
I
wake
always have
up
the
you're
best
like
ideas, yeah.
where's my ideas?
Apparently, like, if you tell yourself to wake up after a dream before you go to sleep, like, you'll actually wake up.
Yeah.
Wait, so
I
Like, you
usually-
can, like, if you tell yourself, like, after dream, wake up. Like, you'll actually do it.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Like,
that's
you can train yourself to do it.
That's
How to train your
mind-boggling.
dreams.
Train your dreams. Title of the Cringecast for this week.